Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm alive, and this is Monday Minecraft. Hang on a minute, I check something. There we go. Bring this up. Let's see here. Huh. Let's see. Why didn't this start? Oh, I'm live. Yeah, let's see if I refresh this. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm live. Sorry about that, everybody. I didn't know what was going on. Wasn't sure. Hey, Nicholas and Craig. I'm doing fine, everybody. Don't have anybody here today. Daron's on vacation. So I'm just kind of working on some things. Trying to make this somewhat look good. That's good enough for now. But I need to do this. What's everybody going on today? Yeah, Craig. Yeah, customer service does suck everywhere for the most part nowadays. It's kind of pathetic what it's come to, you know? And this has to go out. Yes, my voice is going out. Comments are real quiet. That's just strange for me. I usually get a lot of comments. All good though. So anyway, I'm just gonna piddle today, everybody. I don't. Um, this is not story time with Wall. I was gonna try to do that Friday, and some things came up. I couldn't get on, to do it. Hello, Colton. How you doing? Really? Why? Leave my villager alone. So anyway, that's good here. You're not gonna be able to get at the villager, dude. It ain't gonna work. Gotta make sure that's gonna work. Make sure it picks that up. Piece up. For some reason, this is not working correctly. I know for the... Really? Sorry guys, some of my farms and some of my stuff is not working correctly. And I'm gonna take a look at some of it. Dropping off 3. Should be dropping off more than that though. I'm living the dream, man, living the dream. I don't need to go in there. One thing I found, we go out here. Just cruising the server, found somebody out on an island out here. Somebody's building something out here. I don't know what it is. No idea. There's the epic bridge. I don't even know. I had some ideas, but honestly, I'm going to take a minute. This, honestly, guys, I'm not. This is a pretty decent military base. Okay, I didn't. I've never built one before, so this was my first attempt. With Minecraft, what happens is, guys, you'll build something and you'll realize that it's okay. And as you grow as a Minecraft builder, you usually will end up destroying a lot of stuff and then rebuilding it. I will not, I won't destroy this military base. I'm going to try to make a lot of things work. But honestly, I'm running out of room, and it may not look like it because I have all of this here. But I have Minion right over there. And unless I wanted to make another airfield down this way, this is basically, which I actually should make another airfield. Um, I've got to really think about what I'm doing here because it's just getting out of there's not a lot of room, and I never laid this out perfectly. I just had this idea in my head and I was going to start it. So what I need to do is I really need to evaluate what I'm doing, because if we go back here, yeah, I got lava pits. I can't I can't remember what I was going to build here. I marked it off for something. So I can't really remember. Um, and no, I don't want it in the snow, and that's part of the problem. Okay, I don't want snow in the military base, and honestly, this desert would probably be better unless I. Where does this lead? A little canal. Don't get me wrong, I love what I've done. I've really got to evaluate a lot of what I'm doing here. I gotta fill this in. I know that. But what I was gonna maybe work on here. There's Daron. If you guys haven't followed Daron, click on his name and subscribe. Yeah, I know you wish you could. Yeah, I've got some ideas, guys. I'm actually thinking about making a space shuttle. I've got all these ideas, but this area for my military base is just, it's not big enough. I wanted it sand, but it's gonna have to go back this way. It's just gonna end up getting huge. And honestly, guys, I never thought it was going to be this big ever in my wildest dreams. It's not that I don't like my military base. I wish I would have designed it better. And, like I said, as you grow in Minecraft, everything you do is going to change, and you may have to tear things down, redo things. And I've been sitting and contemplating this, and I don't want to tear it down because there's a lot of work here. But if I don't tear it down, then I'm going to have to expand it because the space shuttle, launch pad, crawler, all of it will not fit in this type of base. It just won't. There's no way. And Daron is on vacation. So everybody hashtag vacation boy. Which is honestly good. Everybody needs a vacation. And the reason I'm building this tunnel is to be able to get over to a new section, expand it. Because I didn't want to tear it down. No worries, man. Eat, wouldn't want you to starve. So what I'm going to do with my story time is basically I'm going to just start a private server for myself and just play on it and do different things. Probably be mostly a super flat world. And I will just do story time like that, just kind of build different things or whatever I want to do. I don't truly know yet. I haven't truly figured it out, guys. And the one thing you have to know, Minecraft, it changes all the time. Your builds are going to change. You're going to gain experience. And with my military base, I've noticed a lot of flaws in it that normally I probably wouldn't make. But because I haven't built one before, yeah, the planes and the helicopters are great, but I've got to just be a little bit better, organize a little bit better for myself. You know, like I said, I'm not the best person at Minecraft. I just like messing around, and that's kind of what this has been. But I'm doing all right, I think. I mean, people enjoy it, and that's cool. And I hope I give people ideas, but I want to, I think I want to take my builds up a notch a little more, if that makes sense. I think I'm going to plan them out, because normally I just go like, hey, crap, I'm just going to build this, man. Um, and it seems like I always try to run out of room, so I think I'm going to actually try to plan them out a little bit better. Mr. Enderman. All right, Daron. I'm fine, Nicholas. Uh, so anyway, come back here. I'm just gonna run some glowstone. Not gonna do any redstone in here. Just gonna run some sand. But I don't know. You know, I'm gonna try different things. You know, from the PS4 version, I learned a lot. And some of my builds that I'm thinking about doing are gonna take weeks or months, honestly. Really will be tough to build some of the things that I'm thinking about. Yeah, they totally could be epic, but that's not what I'm really going for. I'm going more for creative than anything. Really. Wouldn't let me, huh? That ain't cool, man. Oh. I don't know if you guys seen. Uh, I'm looking at texture packs. Hey, Mazan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Um, eh. Now, I actually got rid of Alex. As you can see by my little character there, I'm Wolverine tonight. Yeah, you know, I started this base way before the PS4 we really started doing anything on the PS4. And I learned so much from roads. My mistakes on the roads, and I've really, honestly, I've screwed up big time on these roads. So that's another reason I wanted to tear it down. I realized that my roads are just terrible on this military base. So my roads should be each 7 lanes wide, not 2. There's a couple texture packs I'm looking at. There's a couple skins I'm looking at. I just haven't got